How do socialist ideologies differ on the state? Imagine a world where everyone shares resources equally and the government controls everything, or maybe a world where people run their own workplaces without a central authority. That's what different socialist ideas are all about. They all agree that the state has a role in moving from capitalism to socialism, but they see that role very differently. Some believe the state should be strong and in charge of the economy, owning major industries and planning everything. This is called state socialism. It supports a powerful government managing resources to make sure wealth is shared more fairly. Think of countries where the government owns banks, factories, and transportation, and plans how they operate. These systems often involve centralized planning, where the government makes most economic decisions. Other socialists want the state to be controlled by the people through elections and democratic processes. This is called democratic socialism. They believe the government should help manage key industries but also protect individual rights and political freedoms. They support a mix of public and private ownership, with strong social safety nets like health care and education. Countries like Sweden and Denmark show this approach, where the government plays a big role but respects democracy and personal freedoms. Then there are libertarian socialists who see the state as a problem. They think the state is an instrument of oppression and want to get rid of it altogether. Instead of a central authority, they push for communities and workplaces to be run by workers directly. They favor decentralized, self-managed organizations where people control their work and lives without top-down control. They see the state as a tool of capitalism and believe true socialism means dismantling hierarchical structures completely. Classical Marxist theory adds another layer. It says that in the beginning, the state is needed to suppress the resistance of the capitalist class and help build socialism. This is called the dictatorship of the proletariat. Over time, as class struggles fade away, the state will gradually disappear, leading to a stateless society called communism. So, in Marxist thought, the state is a temporary tool that eventually withers away. In real life, these ideas show up in different ways. Some countries have strong state-controlled economies with government ownership of major industries. Others try to combine democratic control with social ownership, balancing government intervention with individual rights. Libertarian socialists push for community-run organizations and oppose centralized power. And Marxist governments have historically maintained strong states to enforce socialist policies, but often face criticism for authoritarian practices. So, when we look at how socialist ideologies differ on the state, it's about whether they see the state as a necessary, temporary, or oppressive force. Some want a strong, planned economy run by the government. Others want a democratic, mixed approach. Some aim to abolish the state entirely, replacing it with community control. All agree the state has a role, but they disagree on what that role should be and how long it should last.